Hello, welcome back to Easy Lessons. In this session, we will be discussing about switch statement. Switch statement is another multi-way decision statement similar to else if ladder, but it is some more simple structure when compared with if statement. When we say that it has a simple structure, it means that in the case of if statement, we know that when the number of condition increases, or for each condition we should open a curly brackets and close it. So when the number of condition increases, the number of curly brackets also increases. So in a complicated program or in a lengthy program, it would be very difficult to check whether all the opened curly braces are closed well or not. But in the case of switch statement, even though there are as many conditions, we need only an opening bracket and a closing bracket. A single opening bracket and closing bracket is enough in the case of switch statement, even if it contains any number of conditions. That is the main difference. But this switch statement has certain limitations also. Limitations like, we know that if statement can be used to check any type of conditions, that is, we can check integer conditions, floating point conditions, character conditions, any values, any range of values, anything can be checked using if statement, isn't it? But in the case of switch statement, kindly note that we can only check integer and character expressions, single character expressions. So that is a limitation of switch statement, that is, we can check only integer or character expression. And also it cannot be used for checking large ranges. It supports only a few very small range. There is no direct provision for checking ranges. Okay, so let me move on to the syntax of switch statement. Here you can see the syntax. Switch text expression. So inside the text expression, we have to specify the expression or the variable whose value we have to check. And an opening bracket is placed. And inside an opening and closing braces, we have to specify so many case values. That is case label 1, case label 2, etc. up to any, depending upon the number of conditions, the label values, the number of label values also changes. This label value contains the value which this text expression can hold. So we are checking whether the value of text expression is equal to the label 1. And if it is matching, then the following statements will be executed. Otherwise, the program control will be switched on to the next case and the value will be cross-checked with the text expression. And if it is true, the following statements will be executed. In this way, the switch statement executes. After each case, we have to place a break statement, because when a match is found, the statements are executed and we can come out of the switch statement. There is no need to check the following cases. If a match is found, there is no need to check the further cases. Okay, so we can come out of the switch statement. So a break statement is given to jump out of the switch statement when a matching case is found. After all the cases are specified, we can place a default option. This is an optional statement. The purpose of default is to specify certain statements when all the above conditions are false. That is, we are specifying the compiler to what to do when all the above conditions are false. It's not a compulsory statement. It's only an optional statement. Let me move on to an example. Here let us consider a small example. I'm checking the value of A, whether it is 1, 2 or 3, etc. So this A is containing a single digit number, and if it is A, we have to print the digit in words. If it is 2, we have to print it in words. So switch inside the bracket we placed A. So that means we have to check the value of A. We have to check whether the value of A is 1. So along with the case statement, we have to give the value by which we have to check. So case 1 means if the value of A is 1, then what happens? 1 will be printed in words. When a match is found, a break statement is placed, so it will be broken out, or it will be, the control of the program will be switched to the statement X followed by the switch statement. And if the case 1 is not a matching value, then the program control will be passed on to the case 2. Case 2, that is, the system is checking whether the value of A is 2. And if it is true, 2 will be printed in words. In such a way, we can specify the case up to 9. That means the question was to print the number in words when we enter a single digit number. So when the user is asked to enter a single digit number, it's not compulsory that user might have entered only single digit number. He might have entered a 2-digit or 3-digit number by mistake. So we can place a default statement to print the error statement, like if no match is found with case all the above 9 cases, what will happen? A statement will be printed on the screen like not a single digit number. Okay, that's all about the switch statement. The switch statement is mainly used in menu driven programs. Let us see also one example in which character expressions are checked and small ranges are applied. Suppose we want to enter a character and print whether it is a vowel. So the user is asked to enter a character and a character is read using getChar function. Suppose we used the getCharacter function to read a character, and using switch statement we are checking whether it is a vowel or not. So I can write case A, case A. User may enter both small letters or capital letters. So we have to specify all conditions. Case I, case I, case O, case capital O, case U, case capital U. And under this so many cases I am writing printf vowel break. So here it is an example of checking a small range of values. We are checking, or if we are using an if statement, we would have been written as if C equal to A or C equal to E or C equal to, using OR statement we would have written. Here we have no provision for using OR and AND. So all the cases, similar cases are written together, and we are writing this statement to be executed when all the above conditions are true. So what will happen if the character is either A, E, I or U? A message will be printed that it is a vowel. Okay. And if we have entered any other character, we can specify it in default statement. We can print printf not a vowel. And the switch statement is closed. In the case of default statement, there is no need of break statement because that is a last case. So even though we place a break statement or not, the program control will be taken over to outside the switch statement. So this is how a character expression can be checked. That means we have to place a single quotes while checking the character expressions. And using if statement, we can only, you have already told that we can only check small ranges. That means if you are using an if statement, we used to write if I greater than and I less than 200. Likewise, we can write. We can check ranges. But in the case of switch statement, we cannot check ranges. We can check small ranges like switch I, case 1, case 2, case 3, case 4, case 5, printf hello, break. Next range case 6, case 7, case 8, case 9, case 10. Printf whatever the statement. So here it is a tedious task to specify each and every value under the case. So mainly, so that's why switch is not used to check ranges. The main purpose of switch statement is only to mainly in menu driven programs. Okay, so that was all about switch statement. It is a simple structure. It's a multi-way decision statement compared with else if ladder, similar to else if ladder statement. But the difference is that it is a simple because it needs only a single opening and closing braces even when the number of condition increases. And it has a limitation that you can only check integer or character expressions. Hope you understood the video. Please like, share and subscribe the video. Thank you.